And thinking about the mind again. Where are the boundaries? What are the boundaries? Sometimes you're inside yourself, moving through images and thoughts. What happens when you lose the frames? What is time? How do you perceive time? Lost within the mazes within yourself. Thinking about many outcomes. What is the end of the ride? You need perception about the unseen worlds. Where does the thought come from? Can I trust myself with the images I see passing by? Is that reality? It's like a chessboard, moving from one step to another. Is it reality? People can get lost within themselves. You don't get teachings about that. For being chronic psychotic and heavy schizophrenic, life is hard. By writing and drawing about it, I get reflection upon myself, tearing down the walls of fantasy. That is difficult. When being sucked inside a delusion, you drift away, always afraid and in anxiety. What is the inner core? Are you lost within the labyrinths? Looking on the long term was hard for me. You move through the calendar, things you need to do, not focusing at all. Time. What is time? It was hard to live in fantasy worlds and see me drift away in small little islands. No cohesion. I've learned about life, but also about the afterlife. Universal love is the highest there is. To learn about the afterlife and reincarnation helped me big time. I've learned that we went to the afterlife many times before. It is our second home in a way. When passing over, we go there. In a weird way, it looks so far away. People don't see the right visions about the afterlife and can get lost. You need to learn about your own inner feelings, personality, character, love, and people you know, from this life to another. It's like saying goodbye to close friends in the afterlife. See you soon, after this life. Then I will return and will continue our conversations. We all go there. We all come from that place. There is no death. From one life to another. First you move through your mind and thoughts, eventually in feelings of love. Like you're one with the afterlife. The big energy flowing in pure bliss through your body. The more you focus on that, the more you will remember. I remember. You will learn more when reaching the afterlife. Going higher in the spheres of light. You will be one with the spheres of light and reflect that on everything. The lower thoughts and feelings will disappear in the love of God. When having an episode, I'm lost. The weird thoughts and feelings and fantasy take over the senses. Really sensitive. I'm too attached to the thoughts and can't concentrate at all. Being sucked inside a vacuum and let go of reality. Like a copy of yourself, only in a delusion. Separated. Thoughts pop up like rockets going into the sky, rapidly, and get lost eventually, for eternity. You're inside that moment and afraid to think. Can people feel and hear me? My thoughts are so open about things I don't want to think about. Like it's the last step and you get the worst encounter in your life. Thunder and lightning appear, only to notice that afterwards the sun does shine. Days, weeks, years fade away, drifting alone inside my psychotic world. By taking rest and medicines, I do get back on track. Learning about the afterlife, reincarnation, and traveling with our soul to new planets changed everything for me, step by step. I'm adjusting these beautiful facts in my life. The thoughts and feelings with anxiety disappear. You can't get out of the labyrinth in time, because outside of the gates of the unknown, only love rules. Universal love. Your thought can blow up, not in fear anymore. Then again, mostly it does happen when being psychotic, that it is in fear. By repeating these things time after time, you learn about them, letting them go eventually. Been there, done that. Then you learn to see that it doesn't matter what you think. That is easy to say when feeling well. When being in an episode, that feeling is far, far away. It is always about letting go the labyrinths in time, multiplying itself in fake worlds. It's hard to see sometimes. It's like a nightmare in a way, only in daytime, moving from day to day. No frames, only madness. So you do need frames, of course. Searching through new visions and adding that to your life. Letting go of the old ones. Opening up. You do have the power of healing inside yourself. That can take years though. You move through lives, reincarnations. And there are traumas in some lives as well. That is where we need to look at to change our course on earth. Everything mental comes from past lives. I'm positive about that. You take things with you and change through all of your lives. Grabbing these diamonds eventually and grow higher in the spheres of light. Letting go of past lives, things you did. You take these feelings with you and change course, changing everything. Your future lives will be blessed. I do know that the medicines work as well. They lower the dopamine level. I do know that it's apart from my mental health problem. Otherwise, the medicines wouldn't have worked. Talking helps as well. It takes time to get back on track again. You have to be delusional sometimes to understand the good parts of life. When they return, you understand everything and are very, really grateful. I do know that the afterlife is real, no doubt about it. That is what I did learn in this life. Beautiful.